Hi, everybody, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me on my webinar today. My name is Alexa Campbell. For those of you who don't know me, in about 6 days, my last name is going to change because I'm getting married. So, I'm just really grateful that you were able to take some time off to learn a little bit about coaching and what it really has done for me. Because honestly, if it wasn't for other coaches sharing their experience and their stories, I really don't think that I would be where I'm at today. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little bit about my story, as well as the story of other coaches on my team who have been very successful, and as also just answer some common questions that a lot of people have, and really just give you a better idea of what being a coach could be for you in your life. So the one thing that I really want you to remember before I get started is to make sure that you have an open mind and an open heart, because this is something that's totally different. You know what I mean? A lot of people are skeptical about this. I was when I first got started, but like I said, this opportunity has changed my life. So I really just encourage you to have an open mind, have an open heart, and just listen and learn and see if this is something that could really change your life and do something for you. So with that being said, I am going to get right into my presentation. I've created a little PowerPoint presentation for you guys, and hopefully it will just help you all in learning more about coaching. So hold on one second as I get my screen going. Okay, so from corporate life to life by design. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about where I was before I started. But honestly, like I said, being a coach has completely changed my life in so many ways. So I'm really excited to get going and share with you guys about this. So a little bit about myself. My name is Alexa, like I said. I am a 3-star diamond coach. So for those of you who aren't involved with Beachbody, you probably don't know what that means, but it's my rank right now as a coach. I'm a bride-to-be, getting married in just 6 days, like I said. There's a picture of my fiance and I right there. I'm a former corporate climber. So I actually went to the University of Washington and graduated with a communications degree as well as a visual arts degree. I thought that I was going to find a great corporate job where I could climb the ladder and just work my way up. And, that was actually something that I started to do, and I started to go down that path, but realized very quickly that it wasn't something that was for me. So like I said, I'll go a little bit more into that a little bit later. But I've lost 80 pounds by working out at home using Beachbody programs. So as you see in that picture on the right, I actually won $1,000 from Beachbody for my transformation. So they literally paid me because I lost weight. I don't know about you guys, but that's a great incentive and reward to work out and eat right, right? So yeah, I've lost 80 pounds just by working out at home, haven't set foot in a gym. I'm a brand new travelista. I love to travel. It's something that I never was able to do before because of finances and time with my work schedule. But now I love to travel. I've actually been on 5 trips so far this year. The picture on the right on the bottom is me and some of my teammates. We were in Dallas last year, and it just is like literally the most fun thing in the world to be able to travel and see places you've never been to before. I've never been to Texas, so that was really awesome to be able to visit. And I love the 21-Day Fix Extreme and Insanity Max 30. Those are my 2 favorite programs as of right now. Beachbody's always coming out with new programs though that continue to just up the ante and just continue to blow my mind. So I'm going to touch on that a little bit more also. But that's just a little bit about me so you guys can have a little background. So the first thing I really want to talk to you guys is reframing success and what success means. So I'm just going to kind of go back and talk a little bit about where I was before I started as a coach. So to me, a successful person was somebody who had a prestigious job title, who had a big corporate salary. You had the big house and the fancy car, and you're working your way up the corporate ladder, right? That was what I thought success was. That was my idea of success. And I was raised in a family where you get good grades, you go to college, you find your job, you work there, you work your way up, and then you retire, and that's about it. So when I graduated college, I was actually really unsure of what I wanted to do, like most post-grads, who graduate. I really just had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. That's why I got a communications degree, because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And I found some jobs where I was working, the regular 9 to 5, but I was finding out that the corporate life really wasn't all it was cracked up to be. I honestly felt like I was a slave to my employer in a way that, like, I had to show up every day. I had to be there from 7:30 in the morning to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. I had X amount of vacation hours that I was allowed for the year. And I would work my butt off to help myself move forward in my career with little recognition. I got a $1 raise after a year of working my job. And that was putting in extra hours, weekends, nights, all that stuff. So I just found myself lacking that purpose and that passion. And that's when I started to really see how success really isn't just about that corporate job, you know what I mean? Or that fancy car or the big house or all that kind of stuff. I wanted to start to have a purpose. I wanted to help people. I wanted to change the world. I wanted to have freedom. I wanted time freedom. I wanted financial freedom. Graduating college, I have a ton of student loans, just like so many people. So along with that, I wanted to have meaningful relationships. The people that I worked with, for the most part, weren't people that I really connected with, but I wanted to be able to have that sort of relationship with my coworkers, people that I had meaningful relationships with. Health and wellness, I was so unhealthy before I got started with this business. I honestly was addicted to Taco Bell. I just had no desire whatsoever to exercise. And honestly, it took a toll on me in so many ways. And that $1 an hour raise, just kind of, hurt me a little bit, because I was like, wow, I worked so hard for this past year and a half that I've been here to get $1 raise. So, to me, it takes some reframing of what success really means. Because honestly, what I thought success was really isn't something that I ended up wanting long-term in my life. Once I started to think about it differently, I started to see that being a coach and being, involved with helping other people get healthy was more the direction that I wanted to go with my life. And so I'm going to go a little bit more into that and how coaching has really changed my life. So, one of the biggest things that we talk about when you get started as a coach is to know what your why is. Your why should be something super personal to you. This is a time for you to be selfish and vulnerable, okay? It's scary to step out of your comfort zone and to put yourself first and to put put all those things out there on the table, but you have to know your why if you want to, honestly, move forward and really be successful as a coach. So for me, my why is my family and the future family that I'm hoping to raise with my almost husband. I want to be able to go on yearly family vacations with my kids and my husband. That is something that I didn't really do growing up because my parents couldn't really afford it. It was just hard because I never really, like I said, I never really traveled. We didn't really do that as a family. I want to be able to have time and financial freedom. I want to be able to stay home with my kids. My parents both worked. And so I was in daycare when I was younger. I would come home to a nanny for many years. I wanted to be able to be home with my kids, to be able to go to all of their band recitals or soccer games or anything they have going on. I want to be present in my children's lives and not miss out on any part of what they have going on. I want to be able to inspire people. I was previously in my job before sitting at a desk, typing in numbers of spreadsheets all day. I really didn't feel like I was changing the world, and I wanted to be able to do that. I want to pay off my debt and my student loans. I want to save up for my dream home. These are all things that honestly, I never really thought too much about before I got started as a coach. And that's one of the things that I love about this is that we are encouraged to dream big. You're encouraged to dig deep within yourself, figure out your why, figure out your goals, and just go for it. So that's my why. That's a picture of my fiance and I right there. And, our family is my why. And I know all of you guys have those people in your lives or things that you want to achieve. And I want you to think about that. What is your why? Is where you're at now, the job, your position that you're at now, is that going to be able to make your why happen? Think about that. Because honestly, working at the job that I had before, I would not have been able to make these things happen. No way. So being a coach is really about finding your tribe. You know what I mean? So this is honestly like the best part of this business to me, is being able to connect with people in so many different ways. So a lot of these pictures are at different events that I've attended with fellow coaches on my team. I love that I get to travel. I get to travel for the first time in my life. So you can see actually my success partner Emma is in all these pictures with me, and it's so awesome. I was actually talking to her because we met through Beachbody, and she's actually going to be a bridesmaid in my wedding this weekend, which is really awesome that I have been able to just create lifelong friendships and find people who are like-minded and finally be surrounded by that support and accountability that I needed. I don't know about you guys, but that was the reason why it was so hard for me to lose weight and get healthy for so many years, because I did not have a support system. I had nobody there to hold me accountable. I had nobody that was going through this journey with me. Finally, I have found my tribe. I found other people through my team who are also working to get healthy. Now, we're not fitness experts. You know what I mean? We're just people who want to get healthy, who want to help other people get healthy, and we're just always working on ourselves. And along the way, we get to do a lot of really fun things. We get to go to some really fun places. Like I said, Emma and I, we've been across the country, and it's just so cool to be able to have a travel buddy. We've been to Wisconsin, Los Angeles, Cancun, Las Vegas. We're going to Nashville in a couple weeks. I mean, honestly, we've been all across the United States and out of the United States together. It's the best thing in the world to be able to find your tribe, find your people, and finally feel like you have a place to go where people are on the same wavelength as you. You know what I mean? Other people who want to get healthy, who want to get better, and who believe in dreaming big with you. So what makes Beachbody unique? Honestly, you guys, Beachbody is one of, in my opinion, one of the best companies to work for. And the reason is because we provide every single part of the puzzle that you need to get healthy and be successful on this journey. It does not take just eating right. It doesn't just take working out. It doesn't just take, talking about it and being around people that are wanting to get healthy too. It's about having all of those things together and actually doing the action it takes to make your goals a reality. So that is why I love Beachbody. We have fitness with the amazing workout programs that I've used at home for over a year and a half now. We have amazing nutrition plans, as well as Shakeology, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about a little bit later. But Shakeology is a nutrient-dense superfood shake that has completely kicked my Taco Bell addiction and just given me the nutrients that my body wants and needs to operate at its best. And it provides community and culture through the support of the team, through support of our challenge groups that we run, which are basically online support and accountability groups. And having that support factor, you guys, is something that so many people kind of don't really think about, or they don't think it's as important as fitness and nutrition. But I honestly believe that having the community, having that support factor is just as important as fitness and nutrition. And that is why once I joined Beachbody and had all of these things, I was finally able to be successful. I mean, it's not a coincidence that this has finally worked for me and nothing else could. It's because I never had all of those pieces of the puzzle. And now I finally do. And that's why I've been able to be successful. So that's what really sets Beachbody apart, is because we offer a complete solution to people. One that so many other, diets and gimmicky things don't offer. So there really is something for everybody. That is another reason why I honestly love, what we offer to people. There's honestly something for every single person out there. Whether you have a knee injury, or maybe you can't really do anything high impact, then we have PIO, which is an amazing program. I lost 13 pounds on it. It's all low impact. It's yoga and Pilates together. and it's going to help you build long, lean muscles and really improve your strength. Maybe you're a guy and you want to bulk up and you want to get, just get jacked, right? Like, I don't know what better way to describe it. We have Body Beast, amazing, weightlifting program. Maybe you are really needing help with your nutrition. We have the 21-day fix. 21-day fix is awesome. It's our most popular program, has the portion control containers, 30-minute workouts. We have the 3-day refresh, which is like our 3-day detox cleanse. Honestly, you guys, there is like a solution for everybody. There's always something that we can offer to everybody, which is why I really believe that this is such a great solution for so many. And there's always something new. So back in February, they released the 21-day fix extreme. Like I said, one of my favorite programs incorporates weights and cardio and yoga, just so many different things, along with a portion control meal plan that helped me really get in the most lean shape I've ever been in. And then coming out next month in July, we have Size, which is like a dance fitness program. I've done one workout from this, and I am literally like just waiting to jump at the chance for me to purchase this. I'm so excited for it. So people who love Zumba, who maybe don't like to work out, who need something fun, this is a great solution for them. That's why I love Beachbody. They're literally always coming out with new solutions, new options, and something that can really cater to any person and whatever their goals are. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about Shakeology, because that's honestly a huge part of our business. Shakeology is a superfood-packed wellness shake. That's how I like to call it. You can either drink it as a meal replacement, you can drink it as a snack. But what really sets Shakeology apart is that it is honestly top of the line, nutrient-dense superfoods, adaptogens, pre and probiotics, phytonutrients, so many different things that all combined together just really help fuel your body, fuel your cells, so that you can operate it at your best. So for me, Shakeology has kicked my junk food cravings. It's kicked my fast food cravings. It has completely helped increase my energy levels. It keeps me full throughout the day, so I'm not constantly snacking all the time. And the great thing about it is it's all natural. It's all whole foods. No chemicals, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, no fillers, none of that stuff in there. No soy, anything like that. And it's been clinically proven to reduce cholesterol, reduce blood sugar, and aid in long-term weight loss. So this stuff is top of the line. It is the best. Honestly, I can say that 100% because I've tried so many shakes. And honestly, there's nothing that even comes close to Shakeology. So as a coach, it's our job to drink Shakeology and love it and share our experience with it with other people so that they can get that nutrient-dense nutrition really in their bodies as well. So what is a coach? This is the question that I get all the time. What do coaches do? Or what do you have to, do you have to be a fitness expert? Do you have to be a nutrition expert? And the answer is no. You do not need to be a fitness or nutrition expert to be a coach. Really, being a coach is not about being perfect. It's about being real and honest and on your journey. So that does not mean that you need to be at your health and fitness goals either. For me, I started out as a coach before I even did my first fitness program, honestly. So many people think, well, I don't have a transformation. I don't have a story. I haven't done a program yet. I haven't drank Shakeology yet. How can I be a coach and really influence and help people? And it really is just about being on your journey. As long as you are starting your journey, as long as you are working towards being healthy and being fit, then you will be a kick-ass coach. It's not about being salesy. A lot of people say, well, I'm not a salesy person. I'm not a salesperson. I don't know if I could do this. And whenever people tell me that, I say, great. I am so glad to hear you're not a salesperson because that's not what we do. We are not salespeople. We are coaches. So what do coaches do? They help people. They help people get better, right? I mean, that's like, as basic as you can get. That's what we do. We share our story. We share our journey. We're open with talking about what we're doing so that we can hopefully inspire and motivate other people to get healthy also. And you do not have to be somebody who has a ton of extra time on your hands to be able to build a business and be a coach. I have women on my team who are moms working full time, have jobs, have internships, are student athletes. I mean, I could go on and on. We have full-time lawyers, we have full-time doctors, we have full-time moms with 4 kids at home, like I said, full-time students. You know, people, everybody's busy. I mean, honestly, that's really what it comes down to. Everyone is busy. I don't know a single person who is not busy in their life. And it's not about having a ton of time. And the great thing is I have amazing training and resources and systems so that you can still be a successful coach and only really put in an hour a day to make it happen. So what a coach should be is sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. And it's all just about posting about your journey and sharing that with people. You have to be committed to being proof the products work. So really, you know, for those of you out there who maybe want to be a coach just so that you can have some support and accountability, or so you can finally reach your own weight loss goals, coaching is an amazing way for you to stay accountable. That is what I did when I first got started as a coach. And that's the only reason why I started, was because I was tired of being on that yo-yo dieting back and forth vicious cycle of losing and gaining weight over and over again. So when I heard about coaching and what it could do for me, I really decided to use this opportunity to hold myself accountable to my goals. So I started to share my story and tell people, hey, I'm working on getting healthy. I'm going to be doing this workout program that's 25 minutes a day. I'm going to start meal prepping. I'm going to start doing this because I'm tired of the roller coaster. And the minute that I put that out there and shared that with people, that was when it got real, because I knew that if I was sharing my story, I didn't want to fall off track. People were watching me. People were inspired by me, you know, starting this, and I wanted to keep going and show them results. So that's really what it's about. Just working on improving yourself every single day. Just working on being the best version of you. It's not about being perfect. I talk all the time about how I fall off track. I'm not a size 0. I probably never will be. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a bikini competitor. I'm not a bikini model. I probably never will be. And that's okay. I can still be a successful coach because I'm just open about being healthy. I just always want to be better than I am today. And that is what being a coach is about. So what are some of the benefits? Why should I even do this? You're probably thinking. Well, the best thing about this is that it's so flexible. You know, you can set your own hours. So like I said, I think that if you're busy and you want to be able to grow a business from this, you can honestly work an hour a day and make it happen. That's what I did. When I first got started as a coach, I was working full-time, commuting an hour and a half, sometimes more than that, into the city every single day. On top of that, I was working and doing, working overtime. And on top of that, I had a fiance at home that I wanted to spend time with. So I did not have a ton of extra time, but I was able to use the systems and really use the trainings, the resources, and I was focused in the time that I did work my business. It was definitely part-time hours when I first got started. I was working very, very part-time as a coach, but over the course of 6 months, I was able to work part-time as a coach and build my income up to where I was earning a full-time income. So let me say that again. I was working part-time hours, very part-time hours. I would say, at the most, maybe 2 to 3 hours a day. So what is that? 2 to 3 hours a day, 3 times 7, 21 hours a week. That's pretty part-time. But I was making a full-time income working 20 hours a week. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but do you have any other, do you know of any other part-time jobs that are going to pay you like a full-time job? I mean, this is just such a great opportunity for you to be able to earn some income and do it on your time. So you can do this online or in person. So if you are the type who maybe you live in a small town or you don't know a lot of people, you just moved to a new city, whatever, that's okay. I built my business honestly, I won't say 100%. I would say maybe 90% through social media. The coaches, my friends, and the people that I've met, so many on my team I've met through social media, Instagram, and I show my team how they can do that too. How you can learn how to use social media to build your business. You're able to travel. Like I said, this picture on the right, the one on the top, we're in Cancun. That's myself with my coach Lauren on the right and her coach Sarah on the left. We're just like having a grand old time in Cancun. And then that picture on the bottom was me working a little bit when I was in Wisconsin visiting for a team retreat. So you guys, I just love that this is just so flexible. No matter what you have going on in your life, you can make it happen. And you get 25% off on all of the programs and products, including Shakeology. So that is awesome. You know what I mean? If you're wanting to get size coming out next month at a discount, sign up to be a coach, and you can save 25% on that, as well as anything else that you can order on the Team Beachbody website. So I want to talk a little bit more about that, the different options and different ways that you can build your business, because that's the best thing about this is it's your business, so you make the rules. So some people sign up to be a coach, honestly, to just enjoy the discount on the programs and the products in Shakeology. So you do not have any sort of requirement to sell anything. If you are here because you're like, I just want some accountability and support, I just want to get healthy and be surrounded by some positive people, awesome. I'm super excited to hear that. And hey, you get to save some money while you're at it. Discount coaches are just, that is an amazing option to start with. And you don't ever have to move past being a discount coach if that's what you want. If you do not want to sell a single program or Shakeology to anybody, that is A-okay. You can be a discount coach, you can drink your Shakeology, and you can enjoy it at a $16 savings per month versus paying the full price for it. Some people maybe want to earn a little bit of extra income. Maybe you want to be able to just have, a couple hundred extra bucks for groceries or paying off some bills or debt. You love the programs, you love the products, you share it with your friends, they're asking you what you're doing. Maybe you're just super busy and you want to be able to do this when you have time. That's great. Be a hobby coach. Do this part-time. Do this on your timeline, You also have the option to be a business builder, which means you basically are all in. You're here to build a life of freedom. You're here to grow a team and, start reaching those goals that I've talked about, being able to just earn more income than you've ever had in your life, pay off debt, save up money for your kids' college tuition, be able to stay home with your kids, whatever it is, you have the option to go all in with this. But like I said, you pick your path. You could be in between any of these options. You could be a business builder. You could be a discount coach. It doesn't matter. It's your business. It's your rules. So just know that if you don't even want, if you're worried or you're like, I don't know if I want to sell things. I don't know about that. Start off as a discount coach. If you want to stay as a discount coach, great. You never have to sell a thing. Or maybe you'll start off as a discount coach and see that you want to do this more. Maybe you want to put more into it. That's what I did. I started off 100% as a discount coach, not wanting to build a business. I actually told my coach that I was not planning at all on working my coaching business at all. And now I'm a business builder, 100% all in. Whether you move up to being a business builder or not doesn't really matter. It's all up to you and your goals. And just know that whatever option you choose, you are 100% welcome and encouraged to pick your path and join our team, no matter what kind of a business you decide to run. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the common things that so many people think about. One of the biggest objections that I get, or I wouldn't say objections, but one of the biggest reasons that so many people don't commit is they think that they have to be at their goal weight. And you do not have to be at your goal weight to be a successful coach. So I am 100% proof of that. I started off as a discount coach, like I just said. I've lost 80 pounds over the course of, about a year and a half. And honestly, you guys, that picture of me on the left, that is what I looked like when I started as a coach. And I can honestly say that coaching is what helped me get to where I am, that picture on the right. Being a coach helped me get to my goal weight and lose 80 pounds because I had that support and accountability, because I finally was able to share my story and be held accountable and all that. You know what I mean? So as I started to see the changes not only in myself, but to really just see how much I loved being a coach and helping people and encouraging them to get healthy and running my challenge groups and seeing people in my groups who were losing weight and fitting into their bridesmaids dresses and dropping 10 pounds and all that great stuff. I was like, I need to do this. I need to go all in and be full-time with this. And I was able to do that in about 6 months. From when I started and went all in as a business builder, I was able to quit my job in 6 months. And you can see here, I started off my April 2014 total income as a coach was $2,344. My total April income from this year, almost $6,000, $5,928. It's a 153% raise, you guys. The average person gets a 3% raise at their corporate job. I think I got less than that. A dollar. I think I got $1 raise, like I said, after a year and a half. Never in my life would I have gotten 153% raise at my job. But as a coach and just holding myself accountable and just being consistent with all of the things that I, talk about in my trainings and with my team, just by being consistent with that, I was able to make that happen. So are you busy? Are you a mom? You have a lot of stuff going on. You know what? I think that Emma's story is really going to connect with you. She became a mom at 21. She's 24 now, has been a coach for 2 years. She started off as a nanny. She was also in school. She had Bentley, her son, who was, I would say he probably, I don't know how old he was when she got started as a coach. He was young. He's almost 3 now. So 2 years, she's been a coach for about 2 years. So he was 1 when she started. So she had a young son at home. Not only that, but her husband was actually in school for a while, out of town, not home with her. So she was a single mom going to school as a nanny with a 1-year-old. And she also was a coach. So if you're busy, if you're a mom, whatever it is, just know you can make this work. Emma was making $760 a month as a nanny. In April of 2014, her Beachbody income was $1,383 or $89, excuse me. In April of 2015, her income grew 362%, and she earned $6,415. That is a crazy raise, right? And it was all just because Emma is all about sharing her story, being open about her struggles, always working to be better, really. She has showed her ups and downs, and because of that, she is building a life of freedom for her son, for her husband, for her family. She was able to bring Eric, her husband, home from his dangerous job of climbing towers because of her income. That is crazy, amazing freedom right there. So just know if you're busy, that's okay. Emma was able to make it happen, and so can you. It's all just about being focused, like I said, and productive with your time and being consistent and never giving up. So maybe you're lacking a passion and purpose in your current plan. I know that I was, like I said, I thought that I was going to be climbing the corporate ladder, but really I found out very quickly that that was not for me. Carly is another great example of this. She actually was going to school for law at UCLA, and she decided to not go for her master's degree in law and pursue her Beachbody business. That was obviously a really scary leap of faith that Carly had to do, but she wasn't happy with the path that she was on. She wanted to be able to have that passion and purpose. She wanted to help people. She's a PCOS fighter. So for those of you who don't know, PCOS stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's a condition so many women have, and Carly shares her story of how PCOS has affected her life and how being healthy has helped her overcome her symptoms for PCOS. She finished last year number 7 coach out of 300,000. That's completely crazy and amazing. Her income has grown almost 300% from 3,000 her April 2014 income to 12,000 in April 2015. Now, obviously, Carly's story is a little bit different. Her income's different. All of these incomes are going to kind of vary. All really just depends on how you treat your business. Going back to that graph I showed you. Are you a discount coach? Are you a hobby coach? Are you a business builder? You get what you put in when it comes to this business. Carly decided to go all in because she was ready to find her passion and her purpose. And it shows. She ended up number 7 in the company. Her income is completely crazy. She's changed her life, and she's changed the life of so many other people because she decided to go all in with this. So if that's something that you are experiencing in your life, maybe Carly's story will kind of, connect with you. Are you a college student, busy, have a ton of stuff going on, don't have a ton of money? Because let's be real, in college, we are all broke. You've got to hear my girl, Sarah. She is a complete rock star. She's a diamond coach on my team. She started off as a coach while bartending and making about $70 a week. At one point, this girl had so much on her plate. She was a full-time student. She was a student athlete. She was playing softball for her school. She had an internship, and she was working part-time. And on top of that, she was a coach. So for all of you out there who are like, I don't have the time for this, just know like I said, everybody's busy. It's not about having time. It's about making time. Sarah made the time for being a coach. She's lost 30 pounds with Beachbody programs. Looks freaking amazing. She's inspired so many other college students to take control of their health and happiness. Sarah's team is full of so many young women who are you know, a lot of them still in college, who are taking control of their health, not, you know, letting that freshman 15 or sorority 40, or, you know, I actually gained like 60 plus pounds in college. So many people gain weight in college, and Sarah and her team are just showing how being coaches and, you know, having this support system and having these plans have helped them. And it's just crazy. I love watching her team grow of just so many young women who are just helping people. Sarah started off making $50 her first month. So for so many of you, you know, just know that this business is something that is going to grow over time. Obviously, it doesn't start off making full-time income, but it will build. She gave herself over a 2,500% raise, from $50 a month to $1,300 a month in 1 year. And that is just going to continue to grow as Sarah continues to grow her business. She has been a coach for just a little bit over a year, which is crazy awesome. So if you're a busy college student, just know this is something that maybe could help you so much. If, you know, I know some of us, so many college students are broke, and, you know, you're trying to figure out what it is you want to do. Maybe being a coach will help you in figuring out your path and figuring out your purpose, and, you know, guiding you in that direction. So what do all these people have in common? You know, everybody's so different. I know I showed all young women, but we have so many different ages, you know, men, women, who are in their 40s or 50s, or who are in their 20s, you know, whatever, you know, walk of life you are in right now, it doesn't matter. It all has to just come back to the desire to wanting to be healthy. Everybody wants to be healthy, right? It doesn't matter if you're young or old. Everybody wants to be healthy or in better shape than they're in right now. They're passionate about helping people. They're motivated to change their lives and go for their dreams. They're here to learn, you know. It's really great because as a coach, honestly, you guys, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. I have created so many resources and systems and trainings, like I've said. And, you know, it's all just about being consistent with the stuff that I've shared with my team. You know, something that I don't talk about often, but right now my team is currently ranked number 13 out of 320,000 coaches. Out of 320,000 coaches, my team is number 13. I have to give a shout out to my Team Fire Away girls right now, because they are just rocking it. And they are all just taking this stuff and running with it. They're taking the resources, they're taking the training, and they're just doing it. That's all that it takes, is being able to learn and being open with getting out of your comfort zone and just doing the things that it takes to be a coach, which is just sharing your story, working on yourself, you know, making new friends and building relationships, and always striving to be better than you are today. And all these women want passive income. They want time freedom. They want financial freedom. They want to be able to live the life that they choose, not the life that somebody else is choosing for them. You know what I mean? I had to work my schedule, my life around my 9-to-5 job. I was building a CEO's dreams, not my own. So as a coach, I've finally been able to work on me, my goals, my family, what I want. And that's honestly one of the best parts of what we do. So what kind of stuff do coaches do on the day-to-day? Really, we share our health and fitness journeys on social media. And so really, it's your job to be proof the product works. You know, you work out, you drink your Shakeology, you eat clean, and you just share that with people. So many people in this country are overweight or obese, which is very unfortunate. We have an obesity epidemic. But that's the great thing about what we do, is that we are not running out of people to help. By just sharing what you're doing, by showing people, hey, I just made something delicious and healthy for dinner, and I'm so excited that I've 100% stayed on track today. Or I got my workout in 30 minutes and I am done and can move on with my day and be filled with pride that I got my exercise done for the day. You know, by sharing that stuff with people, you guys, you will be amazed at the number of people who are going to just be so motivated and inspired by you. We network with people and we invite them. That's really just, honestly, like I said, one of my favorite parts of this is being able to just make friends. That's what I do. I just make friends. I build relationships and I tell them what I'm doing. That's all it is. I'm just sharing my story, my journey. I connect people with the right fitness program and nutrition plans for them. So I talk to people about their goals. Someone says, hey, I'm wanting to get healthy. I struggle with nutrition. I have this crazy fast food addiction and I don't work out. I will take all those things and help people figure out what program would be best for them. We run online accountability groups. We call them challenge groups. They are so awesome, you guys. It's really just such a positive, uplifting, supportive environment. You're finally, like I said, surrounded by people who are on this journey with you. Support is so key to this. So when I started off, I was living at home with my parents. They weren't being very healthy. They would eat macaroni and cheese and hot dogs and fast food every single day. So I didn't have anyone at home who was going through this and who was kind of like my accountability partner. That is where the challenge groups came in. Challenge groups finally gave me those accountability buddies that I needed, that support that I needed, the other people there who are going through this with me. So we recruit and mentor new coaches. We find other people who want to get healthy and inspire others. Building a team used to scare the crap out of me when I first got started as a coach. I was like, heck no, I do not want to be able to build a team. Like, I'm not a leader. I've never been in a leadership role. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. But now running my team, I wouldn't say running my team, growing my team and helping them reach their goals and helping them achieve both their personal fitness, health goals, as well as, reaching their financial goals and their dreams is the best feeling in the world. It fills my heart up. It fills my bucket. And it's my favorite part of coaching is building my team and seeing them, change their lives just like this has changed mine. And really you work on yourself more than anything else. That is the best part. It's our job to just constantly be working on ourselves, to be better, to be healthier, to reach new goals. That's really what our jobs are, is to just work on yourself more than anything else. So what's the investment? How much does it cost? You're thinking. Well, I really believe strongly in getting started with a challenge pack. Challenge pack is a program and Shakeology together. They vary in price. We've got some great ones on sale right now, actually, this month. They start at $140 and they go up from there. And challenge packs are great because it's going to help you get started on your health and fitness. That's what we do. We share our health and fitness journey. So getting started with a challenge pack is going to get you set up with a fitness program. It's going to get you set up with a nutrition plan. And it's going to be at a discounted bundled price. Along with that, you won't have to pay your $40 coach fee. So when you get signed up with a challenge pack, that is completely waived. After you get signed up with your challenge pack, then every month there's just a $16 monthly fee as a coach. And that's the only thing that you're required to pay is your $16 monthly fee. That covers customer service, shipping. We don't ship things. You don't buy all of your product and then sell it yourself and ship it out to people. No, Beachbody handles all of that. They handle customer service issues for us. We have a back office where you can run your reports, you can see your customers, you can have resources, learn about the different programs. All that stuff is covered with just your $16 monthly fee. And then you get your Shakeology each month. You actually get it at the discounted coach price, which is $97. It's normally $130. So that's awesome. You will be able to get a huge discount on your Shakeology. And really, what's the time investment? Like I said, I really believe that it just takes an hour a day to get started. But what you put in, you get back as a coach. So if you put in more time and more work, you're going to get more back. If you treat this like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business and a job, it's going to it's going to pay you like a business and a job would. But it's really up to you. Like I said, you do not have to go all in and be a business builder and, try and quit your job in 6 months like I did. Like I said, if you just want support and accountability on this journey, you just want to get healthy and be surrounded by some kick-ass women who are also getting healthy, that's okay too. You do not have to put in an hour a day if you don't want to. But that's what I really think. That amount of time will help you build a business and be successful. So let's talk about how to earn an income. So you get a commission on everything that you sell as a coach. So Shakeology, any programs, any challenge packs, any of that kind of stuff. You will get a 25% commission on everything that you sell to people. So just by sharing your story, by maybe you starting the 21-day fix and drinking Shakeology and you're talking about it and you're telling people how great it is and they say, well, I want to do that too. You can say, hey, I'd love to have you. My team runs these challenge groups and, I can help you get set up with it and be your free coach. You will get 25% off of their challenge pack, or not 25% off. You'll get a 25% commission on their challenge pack once they decide to get going. There's also literally so many bonuses and other potential ways to earn money once you start to grow your team and get more into it. I'm not going to go into all of those different ways, but just know that besides the retail commission, there's so many other ways that you can earn an income. There's also, besides just money, You can earn free trips. So like I said, that trip to Cancun that I talked to you guys about was 100% free. And I got to bring my fiance with me because I just have been consistent with my business and sharing my story and helping people. This picture on the bottom is from the cruise last year. We're going on a cruise next year to Jamaica and Haiti. It's going to be on my birthday. I'm so excited. There's recognition. There's so much learning and personal development that you're able to do. It's so much more than just money. You get paid in so many different ways. You get recognized in so many different ways, and that's what I love about being a coach. So I just wanted to share this as I wrap this up with you guys. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of stories of average individuals who saw a problem, looked at things a little bit differently, and went on to transform their lives. They weren't entrepreneurs. They were just people like you and me, people who wouldn't settle. I absolutely love this quote because that's really what it comes down to. I was not a health and fitness expert. I was not a business major. I knew nothing about network marketing. I knew nothing about building a business, about being a leader, about how to even lose weight. But all I knew was that I didn't want to settle for the life that I was living, being unhappy, unhealthy, overweight, working at a job I hated. I didn't want that life. All I knew was that I wanted something more for myself. I wanted to be in shape. I wanted to be able to have that time and financial freedom. And whether I knew how to get from point A to point B, I did not really know that. But I just knew that I was willing to do what it took to not settle. I wanted my dream life. And I'm not there yet, obviously. I've only been a coach for, less than 2 years. But things have already completely changed for me in my life. And I'll go a little bit more in depth about that once I, wrap up our presentation. But I really just wanted to share that quote with you guys. Are you willing to settle for the life that you're currently living? I don't know about your situation, but if it's something that you're not 100% satisfied with, why aren't you taking that step to go for your dreams? Is it fear? Is it, lack of just knowing what to do or what you should do? Whatever it is, just think about that. Think about if you're settling or if you're willing to settle. Because if you're not, then I think that you have a great opportunity in front of you as a coach to be able to make everything happen that you want in your life. Okay? So think about that. What can becoming a coach do for you in your life? Who are you able to help? That is that's such a strong question because I never really thought about that. About the fact that being a coach was just about changing people's lives and helping people and motivating and inspiring people. Getting messages from my challengers and from my team saying, I'm finally able to fit into my dress from 3 years ago that's been sitting in my closet. Thank you for helping me. That is, you guys, there's no better feeling in the world than hearing somebody say, thank you for helping me change my life and get healthy. You could be potentially saving people's lives. I was in an obese BMI BMI bracket before I got started as a coach. I'm now in the healthy BMI range. That difference right there that I made because I decided to be a coach and trusted my coach and went for this. Honestly, I could have major health problems later on down the road if I hadn't gotten healthy and done this. You could be doing that for somebody else. You could help somebody else get from an obese BMI bracket to the healthy BMI bracket. Help somebody else fit into their bridesmaid's dress and feel beautiful on their wedding day. You know what I mean? Those are kind of things you got to think about. Who can you potentially help by being a coach? And what are your goals and dreams? That's such a big one because so many people just don't think about those things because we're so used to our daily grind, our 9 to 5. Maybe you haven't thought much about your future, what you want. But if you sit back and think about it, think about those things, that time freedom, that financial freedom. Do you want to save up money for your kids' college tuition? Do you want to get out of debt? Do you want to go on yearly vacations with your husband and your kids? What do you want out of your life? And how can being a coach change that? It has the potential to do it. I'm telling you that right now, as long as you're consistent and you commit and you go for it. So that is the end of my presentation. I really hope that you take the time to really join our team and really just, honestly, you guys, our team is the best. I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. I'm totally biased because it's my team. But we are the best. These women just make me better every single day. They make me happy. They make me push to be a better person. They help me be more positive and less negative. They just uplift me every single day. being a part of this team has just completely changed me, and I know that it can do the same for you. So I'm going to finish off my presentation. I'm going to go back to my face here. All right. Let's see. Okay, sorry, my hair is all crazy. But I just wanted to thank you guys all again for taking the time out to listen to my story. I know this is a little bit longer than normal, but really it's just because I can get on a rant and go for days about this. It has changed my life, you guys, in so many ways. Being in debt, relying on my fiance for our income and splitting our bills, being unhappy, addicted to Taco Bell, smuggling Taco Bell into my room because I didn't want my parents to know I was eating it, because I was going out and eating dinner right after I finished off my cheesy gordita crunch. Just living life day to day, paycheck to paycheck. That was my life. Now here I am. I'm actually at the house that I'm getting married at. It's our family friend's house, and I'm taking about 10 days or so off of work. Haven't been doing anything really, but just focusing on my wedding, focusing on this time for me and my family, my almost husband. And I'm getting paid this week. I don't have to worry about taking off vacation time. I don't have to worry about vacation requests. I don't have to worry about losing a paycheck. I can work whenever I want, or I cannot work whenever I want, being able to do this and not think twice about it, being able to come over here and not worry about work, not worry about my income, not worry about any of that stuff. You guys, that's life-changing for me. I probably, if this was me, a year and a half ago before I started this, if I was getting married, I probably would have been working all the way up until this Saturday, not been able to enjoy this and be able to have fun and just relax and spend time with my family. That was just the biggest thing for me. I wanted to just enjoy my life and enjoy this time in my life where, hopefully I'm never going to get married again. This is one time in my life where I can enjoy this. And because I decided to be a coach and go all in with this, it's allowing me the freedom to 100% enjoy this time and enjoy getting married and have my last few single days and not think twice about it. So I just really wanted to share that with you guys, just how much this really has touched my life and changed, my life in so many ways. I really hope that you're, whether it was myself that drew you to this webinar or somebody else invited you, I really hope that you take the time to consider this. I really don't understand why more people don't do it. I think that the biggest thing that holds people back is fear. Fear is something that's 100% created up here in your brain. So if you put your fear aside, put all that kind of stuff, any, doubts, all that stuff aside, what could this really do for you? Okay, I want you to think about that tonight. Thank you so much again for taking the time to listen to my story, listen to the story of other women on my team who are kicking ass and changing their lives. I hope to see you on our team page soon. And yeah, thank you so much, you guys. And I hope to see you on Team Fire Away. Okay?